Hi, my name is Sejal Desai Carpenter. I am a client of VKB's, and we just wrapped up a few months ago the finishing of this basement, which looks absolutely terrific. The style is, I would say, modern farmhouse. I chose VKB because I went onto Angie's List. I'm an Angie's List member, and I looked at a couple other companies, including VKB, and they were one with positive ratings. So I gave them a call and got set up with an appointment, and I compared them basically to a couple other people that we had appointments with. And somebody from VKB, Joe, came down to our basement, looked at our prospective layout, and talked through our ideas. We then got a plan from Joe, and then we compared it with the pricing as well as the plan from other companies, and decided upon VKB for a number of reasons. One being that we really like their layout, and Joe came up with some great ideas in terms of better utilizing the space. And then we basically, as I walk you around, you'll see what he added, and I'll be happy to talk about that. But they had a good plan, the right price that was within our price range, and we really enjoyed working with the staff that we had met so far from VKB, and we knew that they were doing quality work from seeing their showroom and the materials that they had. So we thought this was going to be a great positive experience. They were going to add value with their design as well as quality of materials. And they were a local company that we felt that we could trust with this large project. So we ultimately chose VKB and went to their showroom and finalized the layout using CAD, made tweaks, and one thing I could say is I have a personal preference as to how the outcome looks. I have particular tastes. I have ideas, and it was really easy to work with VKB to share those ideas and to collaborate and come up with a solution or a design that really worked with what can be done with the space, what we can afford within our budget, but also that met the design elements that I was looking for. So that was really fantastic. And even down to how the tile is laid out, to the knobs that we chose something a little bit unique for each of those areas. Those details at least make me happy and make the space really unique. So we really enjoyed that process, and then we went about basically choosing the right material for our project. And I definitely had a certain look that I was going for. And one thing I recommend to other people, but I do myself, is I look through home magazines and look for inspiration pieces, and this is one of the inspiration pieces for the bar design. So I wanted a light color and something that was not so traditional when you think about a basement bar. I wanted something light and farmhousey. And so here's just a couple more pictures, and what I show you these because when I showed these to VKB and I put this together, we were able to take those ideas and implement them into a design that worked for our space. So that was fantastic. The material is excellent in the craftsmanship of the tile as well as the cabinets. They work with Wellborn, and the cabinets are absolutely excellent. I love the color of them. It's not something that you see every day, so that's fantastic. So when people come over, they're like, wow, who did this? And I love the look and feel. And you don't feel like you're in a basement. I think a lot of people worry about light and feeling like you're in a cave, and here we have natural light, but we also made sure that the rest of the design and the colors that we chose in the palette were all something that went with a refreshing, calm, and light-filled room, so you don't necessarily feel like you're in a basement of a home. And so we were able to implement those ideas, work with really great material, and then, you know, when you actually have to do a basement or a kitchen or anything, there's a lot of details that you can choose from, and it was easy to work with VKB knowing what I was looking for to come up with the small things like what kind of cabinet door style you want, and then what kind of grain do you want on it. And these are things that you have to think of, and it's great to work with someone that reminds you of all the details that you can think about and what selection there is. So we went with something that was more farmhousey, and you can take a look there. And the color I was really impressed with. It was something that's neutral, but something a little different. And then I was very adamant about going with quartz, and they offered the quartz product, and that fit within our budget. So we went with white quartz for a very clean look. And then we went about just choosing the different elements like lighting through various vendors. And again, it just went with this whole theme and look, and they were always helpful in making sure our design choices fit with the overall theme that we were looking for.